I see you've returned for more Hogwarts Legacy. We met a lot of really cool people last episode, including Fig, George, rest in peace, and then Ranrock. I'm assuming Ranrock is going to be our main nemesis in this game. I'm excited to actually see more of him. I'm very curious to see which house we actually end up belonging in. I don't want to waste too much time in this intro, so let's just get right into it. Here we go, guys. Oh, perfect. It started us right where we left off.
Oh, good.
Take it away,
We
Fig.
haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
Oh, thank
Now,
you. Yeah, you're making me look fresh.
I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
I'm not great at keeping secrets, but I guess I can try, Fig. Anything for you. You've done a lot for me already, so it's the least I could do.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
Yikes.
If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
All right, so watch out for Professor Black. Yeesh. Wow, this is really cool.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
So awkward sitting in front of everybody like this. All right.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I can't wait to start class. We'll say that.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
We'll go ambition. I'm ambitious.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power.
He's good.
Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
The sorting hat will take your choice into account when sorting you into your house. Slytherin House, known for cunning, ambition, and hunger for power. Gryffindor House, known for daring, bravery, and chivalry. Hufflepuff House, known for patience, loyalty, and hard work. Ravenclaw House, known for intelligence, creativity, and wit. It's a tough call, you guys, because me personally, I want to do an evil role in this playthrough, so I think what I want to do is Slytherin, because from what I know about Slytherin, they're the bad guys. And I think this would just fit what I'm trying to do here as a whole. However, there's 4 houses. I don't know what I actually want to do. We're going Slytherin, guys. Decision has been made, guys. We're going Slytherin.
You belong in Slytherin!
Yay!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Aw.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before
we
classes begin
heard you,
tomorrow.
buddy. If you wanted us to leave, you could have just said something.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
Right this way.
Thank you. Thank you. What a doll, honestly.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for. This is the entrance to the Slytherin Common Room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well.
Let's do it together, Esteban.
Aspiration.
Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Wow, what a view. Holy.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. I suppose some introductions are in order.
Hello, Sebastian Salo?
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Oh, we're more than all right. It was a blast. It was a blast. It was exciting.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How
Interesting
did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
I called you by your first name. You didn't call me by mine. Okay, introduce yourself to Imelda
I wouldn't
and
do that if I were you.
Ominous?
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me.
You should have.
Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day.
That's
taking
me.
all the attention away from the first years.
I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
I'm gonna be cocky here. We had it handled. Don't even worry about it.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly.
Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying.
I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could.
Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
If she wants to go, we're just gonna say farewell. I don't want to take her time.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
She seems nice. Both people have seemed nice, actually, so far.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new fifth year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I do like to make an entrance. Yes, yes, yes.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Look me in the eyes when you speak to me, please. Come on, that's the only help I need, is just a little bit of decency, a little bit of manners out of you. Look at me staring right at you, and you were just like... Let's see if he looks me in the eyes once. I want to ask him a couple questions just to see if he actually looks at me in the eyes once during this conversation. We'll ask about the mermaids.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status. A pureblood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
We got it once. We got it once. You looked us in the eyes one time, guys.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Yes, thank
Pleasure
you,
was
Ominous.
all mine. Don't be a stranger.
I'll try not
Is
to
the
be.
new 5th year Slytherin in here?
Protego!
Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Professor Weasley, I'm coming. Oh my god, we're bolting up the staircase. Hi, Weasley.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, We've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Ooh. I like the sounds of that. What do we have?
Here you are.
I like books. A magical book? Well, actually, that is cool with the hexagon.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. Do keep up.
I'm right behind you.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what
Revelio.
details the field guide can provide?
Ah, Kelpie statue. Kelpie? Kelpie? The statue depicts the Kelpie. Kelpie. A shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the shape of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Cool. Okay. You've just unlocked a field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Okay. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Okay. Interesting. Not even like combat gives you XP? This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Collecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you've unlocked. Okay. Very cool. Wait, oh,
Clever,
I'm
isn't
following again. I was like, wait, she's just
Keep your
bailing
eyes
now?
open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
I will do. Thank you for the knowledge. Everybody's been very helpful so far in this game. I actually really like all of the characters. The whole atmosphere of this area is just...
Good timing. Perfect
great,
opportunity
guys.
to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide
Flue?
contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay, you've discovered Flue Flames, fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered Flue Flames. In this view, you can see the Flue Flames available in that region. Green Flue Flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Gray Flue Flames reveal the locations of undiscovered flames. Okay, interesting. That's simple enough to remember. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the Astronomy Tower, Library, and Greenhouses. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall Flue Flames for you. Aw, thank you. Use AD to rotate the map and fast travel to the Central Hall Flue Flames with space. All right.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I have to lie and tell her that nothing happened. I don't want to lie to Professor Weasley, but Fig's my man. I can't do him like that.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the
Speak
devil.
of the devil.
Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new 5th year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned.
Fig, what do you got for me?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Yeah, you did hear that. You did hear that, sir, and I'm very proud of myself for that. And you know what?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. This symbol represents main quest. Completing main quest will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as quest rewards. I want to do the Dark Arts class. Defense against the Dark Arts, let's do it.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
I love Fig. Cast Charmed Compass. The Charmed Compass will lead you to anything you're tracking. Oh, that's really cool. Hold on, before we leave here, I see somebody I can talk to over here. Who is
What am I
this?
missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy, but it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind, but I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Okay, maybe we do have time to do this first. Let's take a look around and see if we can actually find this. This looks like it could be promising.
Revelio. This
Right
looks like
here.
the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Lumos, let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Oh, very cool. Okay.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
I will go tell Lenora. You know, even though she's standing right up there and she could have seen me do it, I will go tell her. Lenora, hi. Guess what I did?
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
Well, I'm not telling you, silly.
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
You should have worked it out on your own.
You have nerve.
Oh, I thought that was going to give a different response. No,
told
that's...
you about it in the first place. Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me the answer.
Guys, we might be a little more evil than we thought. Holy crap, that felt so rude. Let's get to our first class. Let's go to the Dark Arts class. Let's make our way there. Here we go. Whoa, a battle of the ages.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Knowledge is power.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
She shut you up so
One thing
fast.
I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
I want to start big. Go big or go home, they say. There we go.
Levioso.
Hey, it might be a feather, but we did it.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Quite well, if I might add. That guy almost got shoved over. Me first. Okay, yeah, let me show the class what's up. Take notes, you guys. You ready?
Let us begin with a basic cast.
A basic cast.
See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yep.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the bait. Well done.
Ooh, nice.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast.
Bring it on, Sebastian.
And Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
Good form.
Ooh,
I know.
Got you. Come on. Come on. Oh, you got me good. You got me good. You got me. Wait. Wait.
You're good.
I'm pressing the wrong buttons. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. It's been too long since I've done this. Tap G to heal. I got it. I got it. Oh, this is rough, guys. I don't remember. Protego is cute. Guys.
You're not going to make this easy, are you? I would do fine. Levioso.
Oh, I'm so low health.
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
That was so rough. It's been a few days since I played this, guys, and
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you
not
get.
bad. That was like the worst it could have been. You that grin I had on my face. Hey, I mean, we did it in the
I put you on
end.
the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
Well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
You know, I don't know if I would say well done, because honestly, that was really poor performance. I kept trying to use Revelio instead of using Protego, and I just, every time he wanted to attack me, I pressed the wrong button, and I could have, in my mind, I was 100% that I was pressing the right key. Sebastian, let's talk. That was a good fight, buddy.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand.
It kind of
Then
kicked your
again,
ass.
perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I'm lying to you. No, I actually like this guy. I don't know if I want to lie to him. But if I tell him I've had my fair share of wand combat, that could raise suspicion. I'm gonna stick to Fig's side here and say it was my first time.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
That sounds suspicious, and I might be in, so I'm gonna say it sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Yes, please.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. if you're interested.
You know what, Sebastian? I am interested. However, I think that's where we're going to call today's episode, you guys. We met a lot of really cool people today, guys. Professor Weasley was super, super nice. She was super, super helpful. We got to see Fig again one more time. I don't really remember all the people's names. We did meet a few people, and they were actually all really nice, except for the one kid who wasn't making eye contact with me. We learned a new spell, and we even caught wind of a secret little class that I think we're going to have to check out next time. I think next time we play here, guys, we're going to take that other class. I don't remember what it was called. Don't mind my short-term memory here, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.